Good morning, church. Happy Saturday. It's good to be with you today. And when I came downstairs this morning, the first thing that happened is my son grabbed me and said, "Dad, let's go outside together a minute." And we looked at the late sunrise and breathed in the cool but not too cold morning air. And Lance remarked, "Dad, didn't God make a beautiful world?" And yes, he did. Even though it can be marked by tragedy and difficult times, God made a very beautiful world for us to enjoy. And that's why I love that in our reading today in Colossians, we have a description of who God is and of Christ's character. It says, "He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For everything was created by him in heaven and on earth, the visible and the invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and by him all things hold together. He is also the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, so that he might come to have first place in everything. God was pleased to have all his fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile everything to himself, whether things on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross." One of the first things as Christians that we should be pursuing is get to know God. What is his character? What is he like? What are his attributes, and how do we know them? And these kinds of passages are things that should be sitting on our hearts so that we can give a defense for the hope that is within us. People should be able to ask us, who is God? Who is Jesus? And we should be able to say something like this. Isn't this amazing? Who is Jesus? He's the image of the invisible God and the firstborn over all creation. So this beautiful Saturday, I want to encourage you to read that passage a time or two. Take it to heart and seek God and say, "God, I want to know you more. Will you please let me see a glimpse of your glory so that I might share it with others?" I'll pray that too. And I look forward to talking to you soon again. Love you, church.